Hi there, welcome back. In previous lessons, the topic of discussion has primarily been motion, motion, and more motion. When objects move, their position change. The position of an object simply tells us about its location. Let's consider two locations on the map of Africa, Lagos and Cape Town, for example. Using the map of Africa, we can describe the positions of Lagos and Cape Town. Roughly, we can say that the position of Cape Town is in the southern part of Africa, while Lagos is located near the central region of Africa. So, to say the position of a place or an object, we need to do so using a reference. In the illustration we just had, the map of Africa was our reference. In physics, we usually pick a point as our reference and we call this point our reference point. We call the vertical line which passes through this point the y-axis, and the horizontal line passing through the same point is called the x-axis. Now, for the y-axis, every point above the reference point is positive, while every point below it is negative. And for the x-axis, every point to the right of the reference point is positive, while every point to the left of it is negative. So, if we choose intervals such that the distance from the reference point to this point is 1, then it will be 2, 3, 4, and so on. Below the y-axis, we will have -1, -2, -3, -4, and so on. For the x-axis, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and more, and to the right, we have -1, -2, -3, -4, and so on to the left. Great! This way, we can simply refer to any position in that space by giving the x and y axis. For example, that point. We refer to that point simply as 2, 4, written that way in brackets. This is how. We first check the x-axis value and then the y-axis value. As we can see in the illustration, the x-axis value is 2, while the y-axis value is 4. So in general, we refer to any position by giving their x and y values in the form x, y, written that way. We also refer to that indication as the coordinate of the point. So if we move to another point, the position of this point is -3, 2, because the x-coordinate of the point is -3 and the y-coordinate is 2. Great! You should now be able to say the position of that point. If you said -3, -1, then you are right, because x-coordinate is -3 while the y-coordinate is -1. Yes, it is always the x-coordinate before the y-coordinate and never the other way around. If, for example, you said -1, -3, then you are wrong, because -1, -3 represents a different position as shown. Yes, if you interchange the x and y coordinates, then it becomes an entirely new position. So remember, it is the x coordinate that should come first before the y coordinate. Got that? Nice. See you in the next lesson.